Hello, my name is Samantha Sanchez, and our topic is gonna be about risky behaviors and solutions for online safety among college students. It is by Ariana Barrera, Damian Pelican, Felipe Guerrero, Olaf Emlen, Ventura Garza, and me. Now we're gonna give you a little bit of the background. College students spend a huge amount of time online for schoolwork, social media, banking, entertainment, and pretty much everything in daily life. Because of that constant online activity, students are exposed to a wide range of cyber risk, including hacking, identity theft, and online scams that are becoming more and more common. Most students do consider themselves highly aware of these dangers, but the awareness doesn't automatically translate into protection. Knowing the risk is one thing, but following safe habits is another. Many students still reuse simple passwords, click on suspicious links, or ignore software updates, even though they know better. This is important because most cyber attacks don't happen through advanced movie style hacking. They succeed because of small everyday mistakes people make online. So the biggest threat isn't lack of information, it's the risky habits that continue despite having that awareness.
Hi, my name is Damien, and my slides are over cybercrime experiences among students. What this means is most students know about cyber risks, awareness is high across campus, but knowledge alone is not protection. High awareness does not equal lower victimization. Cybercrime awareness levels. The survey included 239 students, majority self reported high awareness. 92 said that they were very aware, 90 said that they were aware, 50 said they were somewhat aware, and only 7 said that they were unaware. So, overall, most students believe they know what to spot scams or threats online, but even with high awareness, being informed doesn't automatically mean you're safe. That idea becomes clear when we look at victimization, which is what's on my next slide. So my second slide's over cybercrime victimization findings. So 82 students, 34% experienced cybercrime. Victims present at every awareness level. Common incidents were hacking, identity theft, and online fraud. Awareness helps detect, not prevent attacks. And my graph shows that there were 82 victims and 167 that were not fallen victim. So this shows that awareness is helpful for recognizing threats, but it doesn't fully protect you from becoming a victim. Cybercriminals can still find a way in even when people think they know what to avoid. So, the takeaway from this data is that awareness is valuable, but students may need stronger online habits and security practices beyond just knowledge.
In reviewing cybersecurity habits among individuals, specifically young adults, a clear pattern does emerge. Most young adults do a good job with the first layer of protection, which is that they lock their devices using a PIN, fingerprint, or face recognition. This suggests that they understand the importance of preventing unauthorized access to their phones and laptops. However, when we look beyond this basic level of protection, the habits become far less consistent. Many respondents reported that they rarely change their passwords, and some admitted that they never update them at all. Password maintenance is very essential, but this group appears to place more trust into these biometric locks than regular account hygiene, which is changing their passwords. Another important trend concerns how young adults interact with suspicious content. Roughly 38% of respondents said that they open unknown or spam messages, often just out of curiosity. Although this may seem harmless, opening the wrong message can expose users to phishing attempts or malware. What stands out even more is that the only 8% of respondents take that step into reporting these spam calls or suspicious activity. While most simply ignore it, this allows potential threats to go unaddressed. When we pull all of these findings together, we see that young adults have strong device security but weaker follow through behaviors. They know how to protect their phones, but they do not always apply that same level of caution to their online interaction. A broader understanding of cybersecurity would not require not just locking our devices, but also developing consistent habits, such as changing these passwords regularly, verifying websites that we do look at, and reporting any suspicious activities when it does occur.
My name is Ventura Garza and I'm going to talk about cybersecurity habits and behaviors. Cybersecurity behaviors are everyday action we take to protect our devices and our personal information and our own identity from cyber threats like hacking. And these actions involve personal responsibility and consistent habits. Most cyber attacks don't happen because of advanced hacking, they happen because of human mistakes. And the most common human mistakes we made are clicking suspicious links and reusing passwords. Okay, these are some good cybersecurity habits and risk behaviors we have to avoid. And the good habits are using strong and unique passwords, turn on the multi-factor authentication, the MFA, and think before clicking links or try to avoid the suspicious ones. Keep software update, limit what you share online, and back up important data. Those are the good habits. And the risky behaviors we have to avoid are using the same password everywhere, ignoring software updates, using unprotected public Wi-Fi, clicking links that look suspicious, uh, and posting too much in too much personal information online. And we also can avoid this problem with some tips I have. Uh, though some tips can be don't say password or share devices, uh, cover your webcam, and use an antivirus or built-in protections, and review privacy settings on social media. These are some tips we can do to avoid these cybersecurity attacks or yes, hackings. Thank you.
Hello, I am Olaf Emblem. I will be going over cyber awareness, safety, governance, and the future of governance. 82% of 238 participants said they would check a site if it looks suspicious sometimes and regularly. This is quite high, but also 71% of the participants in this study were 18 to 25. So overall, the younger generation, of course, is going to be more tech savvy because they grew up with technology. Moving on to governance within the cyber world and cyber sectors, people do not generally report a call to the police. Only 20 people out of 238 people in the study did. That's 8%. Accessibility is one of the factors. That could be it. Trust could be it. There's a lot of these factors that make it more apparent of why people may not trust the police to do anything about it, especially with the growing monetary losses in cybercrime, which is why there's been more cyber awareness and a more cyber secure personal kind of take on the cyber world. So going on to the future of governance in the cyber world. In 2024 alone, $16.6 billion was reported in losses, in monetary losses. This is estimated to be way lower than what it actually is, because a lot of people don't like reporting that they lost money to a scam. It's not normalized. It's frowned upon. And you're normally made fun of. So people don't report it. This is why there needs to be more regulation and laws to help the people that are at risk of these for these scams. There needs to be more awareness and more actual fighting for these people. But to fight for such people, to enact such change, to enforce these type of laws, to enforce more regulation, you need to have people that understand the cyber world, the cyberspace, and at the moment the US does not. To be able to enforce such a change at that national scale, you need to have more awareness, and you need to have a law made by the people, something that is pushed by the people. And at the moment, we just don't have that. So, to stop this rampant abuse and rampant growing of cybercrime, we must bring awareness and push for better laws and better mandates, better
Right.
regulations.
So I'll be covering the solutions and the preventions for cybersecurity. Cybersecurity isn't just about avoiding hacks, it's about using the right tools and knowing how to use the right tools, which develops safe habits. Um, to cover the solutions, we have antivirus and firewalls, so it just keeps our devices safe from malware. Encryption keeps our data private. Multi-factor authentication adds that extra layer of security. VPNs keeps our online search safe and our Wi-Fi safe. For preventions, we have strong, unique passwords. We have safe browsing, the avoiding of suspicious links and emails, regular data backups, and then the limiting of personal data online. Those are just some habits that should be implied into our from our part. Moving on to the conclusion, most of the community is aware of cybersecurity, sorry, and use tools that prevent malware such as antivirus encryption and VPNs to protect themselves. Habits such as reusing a password, ignoring updates, and accessing websites that aren't known leave a user more vulnerable to malware. Legal action and governance are limited, so a user must rely on habits such as using strong passwords, safe browsing, and being aware of what is being accessed. Cybersecurity depends on responsible behavior and on proper use of tools.